Thanks, Brett. Just kind of thinking earlier, looking around here and seeing so many faces, people that I've introduced, I've read with, or got drunk with, got high with, or some shit over the years. Being the Day of the Dead, I was thinking also about a lot of the poets that used to be around that are no longer around anymore. People like Zeno, like Jim Igoe, like Dave Reynolds, like Rob the Cabbie. These people. Dee Wagner's another one, fine poet. She died of cancer. And I thought, they're kind of like the beat writers that were up here celebrating tonight. They did a lot for St. Louis. They did a lot in the scene, and maybe just some of us older people remember a lot of them, but they were really good. They really added a lot to it, and I'm kind of dedicating this reading I'm doing tonight to those people that are no longer with us. Herbert Huncke is kind of an interesting person. His book, reading from tonight, is called Guilty of Everything. And that old motherfucker was guilty of everything, believe me. He had done it all. And the thing I always liked about Herbert Huncke was that he didn't apologize for his life. I hate these son of a bitches that have done everything, and then it comes time to die, and all of a sudden they, oh my God, I'm so sorry for every fucking thing I ever did. I just can't. I gotta relieve myself of this, like a good bowel movement or something, And it's kind of the same way a lot of people that write about people. I hated the biography when it come out of Janis Joplin. It sucked. The biography they just wrote of Russ Meyer is terrible. They apologize for the man's life. It's easy to apologize or easy to talk about somebody who ain't around anymore. They can't defend themselves anymore. But Herbert Huncke did a good job of not defending himself, just writing about his life, and where a lot of the other guys girls that were talked about tonight, were really talented poets, writers. Huncke really wasn't, but he was talented at living, and that sometimes is the main thing, because a lot of the people that write and are kind of introverted and really don't live, but they're moved by people like Huncke, and that's kind of what it was with a lot of these. When you read his books, you'll find a lot of the little parts of his life will turn up in other stories or other poems.